Hey everybody, Kenny here. Back to Octopath Traveler 2 playthrough. Last time we cleared up a handful of the side quests. Since then I have looked into some of the ones that we haven't done yet. Which as soon as we got here, I remembered I didn't look into this one. I forgot about that one, but it's okay. We'll get to that one in time. The first two I need to take care of is the last one in last Ku side quest. I now know how to take care of because, well, actually, so I may have actually already done the first part. Just forgot. See? Okay, we haven't gotten it from him. All right. One of them, the other one is right over here. Hey, you, stay away from my mom. Boy, age 10, a young boy who refuses to leave his mother's side whether they be sleeping, eating, or otherwise. It's not childish attachment, however, but an active choice on his part. His cold eyes look like those of a much older man. Interesting. Oh, sorry. Mother, age 29, a taciturn and fidgety woman whose eyes constantly dart about. She shakes occasionally, perhaps with fear, and the haggard look on her face makes those who see it want to ask her what happened. All right. Cheery man, age 31, a man with high hopes for his life on a new continent. None of his ventures have worked out for him to date, but he believes this is simply a matter of inhospitable environment and that a new locale will improve his fortunes. He has countless ideas about what to do with this opportunity, including becoming an actor, painter, or perhaps even a politician. This is it. Fresh air. I'm going to do my very best here. I'm not here for you to talk to whenever you feel like, unless you want to get hurt. Return day. So many people here at night. Bale, age 35, a former prisoner who escaped from a large jailhouse during a riot. He has committed 126 offenses, including pickpocketing, swindling, theft, and false identity fraud. Despite all of his crimes being minor misdemeanors, he used the sheer number to raise his standing among the other prisoners. Or no. Get away from me. Do you know who I am? I don't. Not sure what's going on over here. Or no, age 55. A former arena master, born into a circus troupe and exposed to all sorts of shows. He quickly realized that the most violent acts drew the greatest crowds. Even losing everything in a bet was not enough to make him change his ways, though, and he secretly plans to earn his next fortune with an arena for monster fights. Oh, okay. This is the guy that I don't remember his name, but Hikari's buddy, like who scammed that guy out of the arena. I'm so happy we can be together. It's like a dream come true. Noblewoman, age 24. Woman who left her home in Timbrain behind to elope with her commoner lover. She gave up everything she had to be with him and make him happy, and now she is overcome with joy at the thought of their upcoming wedding. I'll spend the rest of my life at her side. Commoner, age 26. Man who threw away everything he knew in order to marry an aristocratic lady. Or so he claims. He has actually been taking her money bit by bit and is planning to leave her once they've safely smuggled themselves across the sea to parts unknown. Sad. I wouldn't get so familiar if I were you. If you value your life, that is. Exhausted soldier, age 33. Deserter who abandoned his post without so much as a parting word to his allies. His fight has exhausted him. He cannot let his guard down yet. Knowing that he is safe in neither the east or west, he came here after hearing that people can flee to entirely new lands. For a lot of reasons, I need to keep my voice down. Smuggler, age 41. Smuggler who, for various reasons, cannot do much out in the open, or say too much about where he's from, what he likes, his future plans, or even his real name. Ferry will be taking you all the way to New Delsta. Guildmaster, age 58. The Guildmaster of Crackridge Harbor, who can also smuggle folks across the sea for a fee. He won't take just anyone anywhere for any amount. Clients must first pass an in-person interview, and the passing criteria is a trade secret. But you have no trouble paying for a real ticket. What would you say if I told you there's a rumor? If I told you there's a rumor goods from this land fetch a high price across the sea? Personally, I think that rumor has the ring of truth to it. Suspicious man, age 32. The owner of an illegal shop not on the departure list for Crackridge Harbor. This man is actually a lone bandit unaffiliated with any gang organization. Seems to have connections in lands outside of Celestia. Okay, we're done with that side quest. No, cool. Here we go. Finally, the tortoise, Killin, Dragon, and Phoenix are reunited before treasures restored. We did it. The stain on my honor has been wiped clean. I owe you a great debt. Thanks to you, these priceless artifacts have been saved. More importantly, now I can pretend my embarrassingly abject failure never happened. Here, this is a token of my thanks. Now let's keep this whole matter to ourselves, yes? Staff of Carnage. Like the sound of that. It's elemental attack. I am sad. Alright, so next one, you go Timberane. I think was it Timberane? Might be. No, not that guy. Over here. Yeah, there he is. So this apparently. Oh, actually, yeah. So apparently, I guess I never went up to this part of the map to go to talk to anybody. Yeah, even though I did that thing, apparently I never came back here to talk to anybody. Yeah, so the flower guy is actually that guy right there. Let's go talk to everybody else first. Oh dear, it seems I've lost my way again. Scholar, age 46. A historian researching fortresses around the world. He has come to the place to investigate rumors of secret passages built by generations of past kings, but hasn't found a single one. His total lack of any sense of direction is one reason for this. I was hired as a soldier, even though I'm not good for much. For that, I shall be ever grateful to this kingdom. Oh, what business have you in Timberane Castle? Gatekeeper, age 38. Gatekeeper who has held his post since the Purple Rain incident. He was the one who urged the review of the palace's security measures, and when the need for a gatekeeper was identified, he volunteered for the position. His true motivation was a desire not to be reassigned to the kingdom's periphery away from his lover in town. All right, finally have a better elemental attack hat. Nothing to report tonight. Soldier, age 27. A soldier in charge of slaying monsters. By law, their carcasses belong to the crown, but this soldier has secretly made other arrangements with unscrupulous merchants. Selling off hides, bones, and other useful materials helps fatten his purse. You'd think all soldiers would be on the same side, but there are factions within our ranks. Officer, age 41, captain of the guard stationed outside the palace. Unlike the inner guard, who are considered elite and showered in favor, his men are generally taken for granted, which has bred growing dissatisfaction as the commanding officer he finds that this a worrying development. Soldiers are people too, and when people are left unsatisfied, they rebel. Hey, leave this old man alone. Elderly man, age 75. An old man who is always in the same place reading. When the guards demand he identify himself, he claims to be an acquaintance of an old friend of the king's grandfather. Verifying this connection has proved challenging. Timbrain is home to a thriving silkworm industry. Our silk goods are the best in the realm. Merchant, age 61. Luxury textile merchant, patronized by Timbrain's royal line. He made great sacrifices to build the family business to this point. It has always been handed down from mother to daughter, but she is unsure if she wants her young granddaughter to bear the burden when her time comes. There's nothing straightforward about business. You have to be smart to make a profit. Pearl, age 7. Granddaughter of a merchant who visits the palace regularly by royal appointment. Though still a child, she is proud of the family and looks forward to inheriting it one day. She has plans to open stores all around the world and has already begun tentatively selecting people to run them. My friend deserves my wholehearted attention. I ask you not to interrupt. Princess, age 24. The 8th princess of the kingdom of Timbrain is accomplished, beautiful, and well supplied with suitors in whom she has not the slightest interest. Only time longing enters her gaze is when it falls upon a certain palace gardener who is also a childhood friend. Her Highness may be brusque at times, but she means well. Royal Gardener, age 29. This woman inherited the post of head gardener at Timberrain Castle from her father. He was a regular visitor to the palace. Was a regular visitor to the palace from a young age, and became close friends with the 8th princess, who was about the same age as her. Only a boor would dare address me directly. Hmm. Timbrain is a beautiful and verdant nation, and I won't let this garden be an exception. Greetings, I'm Roland, the floral designer. I beautify homes with flowers and ornamental plants. Roland, age 24, an artisan who beautifies houses and gardens with flowers. His bold, lavish floral arrangements elicit gasps from all who see them. He is currently assessing the palace gardener in the kingdom of Timberrain. Yeah, so less than 50% chance to allure him, and almost 20K to hire him. Just hire him. I understand. Lead the way. All right. Got him. Now, the other one we need is actually over here. Apparently, the last time I went up here, I didn't talk to the other priests, the other clerics, because one of them actually has the thing. People close off their hearts if the teachings are too strict. One must be tolerant and forgiving. Cleric, age 32, an older but unreliable cleric. His young subordinate often chastises him for his seemingly listless attitude. He is very faithful to the scripture, however, and shows no mercy to those who do not follow it. Stonebreaker's grace. The church's morals aren't what they used to be, which is why we clerics must set an example for the people. Cleric, age 27, a young cleric full of energy and ambition. Her superior's listless attitude bothers her, and she tells him as much. She does this because she knows how competent he truly is and wishes others would afford him the respect he deserves. It is the duty of the sanctum knights to lead the world along the path illuminated by the sacred flame. Sanctum Knight, age 31. Serious and studious Sanctum Knight, he admires and desires the sword skills of her superior. He studies scripture and swordplay in hopes of perfecting both her mind and body, but has yet to realize the gap between her expectations and reality. Clerics and Sanctum Knights are people too, just doing our jobs to get by. Sanctum Knight, age 34. A man who became a Sanctum Knight so as to live by the sword. He is utterly indifferent to the Order's teachings. His younger colleague brought him here to brush up on his knowledge of the scripture, but he would much rather be practicing his swordplay. Writers cannot make compromises. It is our duty to challenge the readers. Cleric novelist, age 25. A cleric tasked with managing the church's image amongst the broader public. He is also the author of the famous children's book, Adventures of the Apprentice Cleric. Her perfectionism is all that stands between her and the completion of the much awaited sequel, which he hopes to release in the near future. Yep, and that's how we finish that. All right, so head down Conning Creek. There's actually 3 for us to do here. We'll start off with this one first, which is the most annoying. So it turns out the reason that I couldn't figure out what the solution was here is because the solution is stupid. We have to wait till nighttime, and then we literally have to wait for the time to pass for the thief to show up. That's the solution. You have to actually just sit here and wait and do nothing till the guy shows up and then knock him out. And while we wait here, I've been I've made considerable I don't say advancement. I made considerable progress with the show Taskmaster, because they have all of it up on YouTube. So I've watched season 11 through and I'm like halfway through like season 16. So like all of 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm on halfway through 16 now. Yeah, that's definitely like one of my favorite shows of all time right now. It is very entertaining. Wildly entertaining. Definitely more entertaining than sitting here waiting for a dude to show up. Why would anyone think this is a good idea for a side quest? There he is. You piece of crap. The best thieving is done at dawn. Fisherman here drinks every night, so he's fast asleep when the sun rises. So, this is the thief, huh? Tell me something. Why are you stealing my fish? I'm sure there's lots of other things that'll fetch a pretty price out there. All I know is fish, that's why. Oh, you've got a good eye for them, that's for sure. You only stole my finest. What? Are you praising a thief, old man? I'll say what I want. Now tell me, ever think of becoming a fisherman instead? Wait, does that mean you won't turn me in over to the guards? Got the makings of a great fisherman in you. It'd be a waste to hand you over. Might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm really sorry I stole from you. I can't thank you enough, traveler. Found me a fine apprentice. Finally got this quest out of the way. My new apprentice is working hard. He's been a great help. Boss and I have been discussing ways we can do things better, like fishing and shipping. Couldn't ask for a better job. Fledgling fisherman, age 19. Young man who used to steal fish. He had a hard life with no family to rely on from an early age. He grew up in the harbor town, so he knows his fish very well. After renouncing his thieving ways, he became the head fisher's apprentice. All right, all done with that. Oh, by the way, so if we look at the journal, so Winterlands, we actually have completed all of the quests. There is a quest there's one quest left in the Wildlands that we haven't done yet. Actually, no. One or two? I think it's one. There's one that we haven't done here yet. Crestlands, there's one. Oh, is there one? No, I think we've done all of the ones for Crestlands. Done all of Hineoma. You know what? Now that we're looking at Hineoma, like that definitely, like we definitely completed all of Hineoma. We can see that there's like a, oh no, maybe that, yeah, see how there's like that rainbow thing coming off of it? I don't think that shows up. Yeah, I think that's an indicator that you've done everything. But wait a second more to make sure that doesn't show up here. Yeah, so that's an indicator that lets us know we've done 100%. Totohaha. Okay, so there is still something in Totohaha, so I'm going to have to check what that is. Definitely haven't finished the harbor lens or the bright lens. Hmm. According to this, there is still something in the winter lens, but I checked that. We've done all of them. I'm not sure what they're referring to. And there is still something in the crest lens also. So only Hinayoma is done so far. Yeah, but we're about to clear up 2 of the ones that are here. Are you Roland, the floral designer? Greetings, little one. I heard that you're a fan of mine. I am. I saw what you did in the garden that one time. There were so many flowers. It was like a dream. I'm honored, truly. And I promise to continue making beautiful things that bring joy, little one. Yay! I know you can do it, Roland. What am I getting all excited about? Besides, it's not like my last wish will come true. No way! The sequel to Adventures of Apprentice Cleric is coming out soon? Can't believe the author told you that. I'm sure she's trying her best to write the next part. I bet it's going to be so good. Can't believe it. All my wishes came true. No, you granted them. My parents were right. There are things worth living for after all. I won't give up. I'm going to keep fighting and get all better. There's still lots of things I want to do. I can't do them all by myself. But I can do them all by myself once I'm better. Thank you for granting my wishes. Best of joy and revitalizing jam. Poison, sleep, confusion, blindness, silence, terror, and unconsciousness. Yeah, but it doesn't make you immune to those things. It just increases your resistance to them, which isn't something that we can like see in a value. Does like raising our resistance to those things like is there like I don't know, are we 50% resistant to it? Are we 75% resistant to it? What does that mean? I don't know. Treatment is painful, but I won't give up. There's so many things I want to do. Lady Clarissa, age 42, Oswald's former assistant. Despite her ladylike demeanor, she is not afraid to say what needs to be said and has brought many a scholar to tears during discussions. The only person who could win an argument against her was her late husband, a feat which will likely never be accomplished ever again. I look forward to what we discover along the way. All right, so he wants to go Totohaha. What the hell is wrong with the people from your town, man? A worn pole. Hmm. Okay. Did we get her bow? I forget. Yes, we did. All right. So the only that should there's still something in the Harborlands I haven't done. Not sure what. I don't remember there being anything else. Yeah, same for Winterlands. I don't. Well, actually, no, no. There is. I do. Oh, there's that side quest though. That's the question. Because I did remember. Again, I did find out how to finish the scholar and cleric things. Trying to remember right now. Scholar, I need to go here. Yeah, here first. Actually, there's two things that are going to happen here. First, I don't know if I need to go in for first part or if I need to go. Oh no, okay, popping up right here. Yeah, I did check how to do this. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Yeah, that one I should be able to do pretty quick. Right here. Actually, no. I can just fast travel to that town. Forgot about that. Apparently, there's somebody here that I never tried talking to. Apparently, all of them. You can't just barge into another person's house. Get out. Villager, age 32. A ruffian of obscure origin who took up residence in an empty house after finding no one around to stop him. Worse yet, he has begun collecting the dead villagers' belongings and selling them off. Yep, there it is. I'm angry at myself. Why don't you buy something? Sell it to you for cheap. Nothing more I can do. Traveler, age 63. An old man who happened upon the village during a long journey. He was the first one to find it devastated. Without anyone else to help, he buried all the villagers and prayed for their repose. It took him more than 10 days. Alright, so we finally got that out of the way. Go into Block Bank. Finish this quest here. A family tree? So the Nix family used to rule the northern region of the Brightlands, huh? And look here. They are my grandparents' names. Aha! I knew it. I do have royal blood in my veins. This should be proof enough of my lineage. I'll no longer be the laughingstock of town. Now I can live with my head held high. Thank you, friend. Alright. Finally off our list. Put down the bottle and completely turned his life around. I will live proudly, knowing I'm a descendant of royalty. Alright, so. Can they show up here? Not sure. Go and first stop doing that. The victory ring do. Oh, right. I did mess up one thing. Let's go murder everything real quick. Most important thing to do, I need to put Yukari back to Hunter. There it is. Yukari Hunter. It doesn't really matter what axe he's using. Bow needs to be a very strong bow. Battle tested bow. There we go. I didn't want wasps. And just to make sure we're getting the most out of this, switch that with boost start. All right. Yeah, so these guys here. And everybody else is just going to defend. I don't remember how many of those we needed. So I'm going to collect like 5 of them, just to be sure. One more of those guys. Okay. All right. So we got all the cores we needed. Now we need to head up to here. 2 we can do heading down this way. Hmm. There were people here before. Behind schedule again. I really wish we could get on with our research. Junior assistant, age 26. Assistant to one of the archaeologists. She has wanted to see the wall for ages, and so her expectations ran high. They have since been dampened by another assistant's insistence that the working team be kept small, which means nothing is progressing on schedule. Only here during the day. Ah, game crashed again. Yeah, hopefully we didn't lose too much progress there. Okay, storm hail, cool. Not too bad. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Like, so the reason that I decided to come out through here was because, like, there's a dungeon on this side that I never did. And I was thinking that the elementals were on this side also, but I think the elementals might actually only be like in this side here, Eastern Cape. Oh, no, that's too low level. So it has to be this side. And we haven't seen them show up yet, though. And let me put our basic maneuvers back on. Hey, try not to bring too many people around here, will you? Senior assistant, age 27, a long-serving assistant to one of the archaeologists. Though he aspires to become a scholar, he is terrified of curses, ghosts, and other phenomenon that cannot be explained by science. His fear around the legend of the Eaton Eight led him to cap the number of active archaeologists on site at 8 for fear that the wall might claim them. Yeah, already been up there. So I still don't understand why this is a thing. These scholars are tough. They push on with their research in this cold. Sanctum Knight, age 32. A Sanctum Knight accompanying a team of archaeologists to the wall. Seeing as it is as much a bulwark against invaders as a historical site, he is there to ensure it is not unnecessarily damaged. He has recently had to warn them about their use of the underground suspension bridge. Underground suspension bridge. It definitely says underground suspension bridge. The thing I'm looking for is supposed to be south of Stormhail. Great Wall is definitely hiding a secret. Archaeologist, age 61, an elderly archaeologist who has studied the wall for many years now and shows no sign of stopping. He's contributed his own funds to the project. No matter how much time and money he devotes to it, the Infernal Castle continues to elude him. Yeah, south of that's just this place. Hmm. What do they mean south of Stormhail? Let me rid of SP Saver. Give him of equal might. Then instead of the crit spear, him the Thunder's Roar. Now, what are they referring to? Because this is Stormhail. Said that it's supposed to be south of Stormhail. And beneath the wall is just that little bridge that leads to, that led to like the stone in the box. Not sure. Did see the elementals we're looking for here. Mm. Maybe it's a time of day thing? I could swear I remember seeing. Okay, yeah, it's a time of day thing. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think I need at least three of those. Hmm. I don't remember there being people in here. Only two things in this world: truths that have been discovered and truths waiting to be discovered. Scholar, age 26, an insatiably curious member of the Scholars Guild. He studies the aerodynamics of sailboats, classifies monster eggs by size, investigates the usefulness of love letters in courtship, and much more. So much research, so little time. I'd be happy to speak with you if you have some valuable knowledge to impart. Scholar, age 51. Longtime scholar who is starved for knowledge and who nearly starved to death while reading fascinating books on multiple occasions. Life is but the singular pursuit of accumulating knowledge, though his advanced age seems doomed to make him forget it. Yeah, so they're not here at night. No, they're not here during the day. Guess I never walked in here during the day. I'm sorry. I guess I never walked in here at night. Scholar, age 21. A rising star within the Scholars Guild. He is looking into medication that will spark groundbreaking ideas in people, but can't seem to find the final groundbreaking idea he needs to complete the formula for said medication. A real conundrum. The custom of having a silver quill is a well known one, albeit somewhat antiquated. The scholar in Cape Cold hasn't any disciples. He, he should still have his quill. Accomplished scholars often use a silver quill. It is customary for a retiring scholar to pass their quill down to their junior to encourage their pursuit of knowledge. Scholar, age 33, an incredibly even tempered member of the Scholars Guild. He discovered that thin metal needles appear to cure illnesses when stuck in certain places of the body and is researching this further. His findings have been dismissed by all but a handful of apothecaries. Yeah, so we needed 5 of those. Oh, we needed 5 of these also. All right, got everything we needed. See if that did anything to the journal. Look at Winterlands. We don't have the rainbow sparkle. There is still something here. I mean, it definitely said that whatever it is, for the final cleric license, it was south of Stormhail. But the only thing south of Stormhail is the path to Montwise. What do they mean? Like, there definitely wasn't anything in here. I don't know what to do about that. Winterlands, Wildlands. Westlands. Yeah, so the only one that I know I can do here. I think it's here. I don't see anything else that looks like a cave. I think it's here. Fastest way would be from the anchorage. Really? Oh. Yeah, so the side quest here that we're missing is actually like this spot here. I guess I never noticed that I needed to knock this guy out in order to get inside of there. Junior's up ahead. I can't let anyone pass. Ah. Laborer, age 21. New construction worker whose greatest concern is not bothering anyone. He saves all the day's reports and messages, then relays them once the day is through. He also avoids bringing up anything that would make the workers uncomfortable. This is precisely why, despite being the first one to spot the monster at the site, he never mentioned it to anyone. You jackass. There's nobody else to talk to here other than this guy. Overseer, age 39. The overseer of the construction site. He has seen every one of his projects through to completion and has earned the respect of all his workers. He thinks of their safety above all else and outright refuses any project he considers too dangerous. Medicine, yo. No, 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 you can't be here. Just what is the guard out there doing? There's monster lurking in the depths of these mines. How can there be a foreman and an overseer? I gathered up some folks to try to chase it off, but, well, not a single one's come back. I get a feeling they might never. Don't stand a chance against that beast. You'd best get out of here as quick as you can. I promise you won't. I will promise I won't think worse of you for it. Foreman, age 55. Foreman in charge of the mine's railway system. He is a conscientious mentor and respected boss whose leadership has brought his crew safely through many challenges. He's also known as a man who can make the impossible possible. Natural magnetite. Serious stone covered in sand. Perhaps it can be used for something. Okay. Yeah, then look at what the danger level was for this area. Okay. That's where we need to go. Does that mean I missed something along the outside? I assume that this was the right way. Ah, all right. Now we got all the treasure, so we can go and do the event. Just in case the game crashes again. What? The beast's finally gone? Can't believe it. I really underestimated you. Wait a second. Recognize those guys. Hey, wake up. Uh, Boss? Can't thank you enough. You saved my crew. You owe you our lives. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't shown up? Since you're, since you're all alive, I guess that means we can get back to laying down tracks right away. My hat's off to you, traveler, truly. Okay, so that means that this quest only became this only became a thing that you could do because we completed Particio's thing. Because there was no reason to, for anyone to be laying down track for anything prior to. I mean, unless they're just laying down track because it's mine. But, all right, we're done here. We look at Wildlands. Yeah, so Wildlands is done now. Done all the quests in the Wildlands, all the quests in Hinayoma. Just missing from the leaf lens. Something in the crest lens. Something in Toto Haha. Something in the harbor lens. Something in the bright lens. Oh, actually, is the bright lens done? If you look at the bottom has the shiny thing. Or does like the shiny thing show up no matter what? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like the shiny thing on the bottom shows up no matter what. Just only shows up on top if you've completed it. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to look into like what quests I'm missing in Winterlands, Crestlands, Totohaha, the Harborlands. Actually, you know what? Actually, I just remembered the what I'm missing in the Harborlands. Oh, no, not the Harborlands. What I'm missing in I don't know, but we finished the Brightlands though. The Brightlands was one of the ones that's done, right? The Wildlands. Wildlands we finished. We finished Wildlands and Hinayoma. Brightlands is one of the ones that we haven't finished it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I know I know what we're missing here. It was one of the things that I meant to do while we were here, but I forgot about. Yeah, because there's a quest over here. No? Hmm. Weird. And one of the ones that I saw when I was checking was that there's a like the same way that we had like a little side quest thing for uh the bodyguard of Dulcinea and for like Akari's former friend that he had to kill during his story, like his little sister. And Alpione. I don't remember if we did any other ones where there was a talking thing, but like there's also supposed to be one for the guy that we helped during Partisio's chapter 2. I think it was his chapter 2. Chapter 2 or chapter 3. Like the guy who invented the steam engine. There's supposed to be one for him here. Or maybe he was at Rock Island. And they just look similar. Yeah, that's probably it. Yep, there we go. Thurston, age 35. Man who has worked as Rock's secretary for many years. His deep devotion to the magnate sometimes causes him to spiral out of control. But he is a highly capable man who can easily handle the work of 10 people. He once demanded others to accomplish just as much, but has since turned over a new leaf and wishes for employees to work within their limits. All right. Rather spend my time working than sleeping. Lloyd, age 21, a young genius who perfected the Neo steam engine, or so he hates to be called, seeing as it was his grandfather who completed the original steam engine and his father who polished the basic theory behind it. He knows better than anyone that is simply standing on the shoulder of giants. I could have swore I got that one before. Yeah, so we're gonna knock you out now. Next day, Lloyd's Neo Bow. Attack accuracy, chance to reduce target's evasion. Okay, so Harborlands is done now. We've done all of Harborlands, Wildlands, and Ineoma. So we need to finish Brightlands, Winterlands, Leaflands, and Crestlands. And Totohaha. But with the exception of Leaflands, we're actually basically done with everything. Yeah, so just look into what it is that I missed on those other areas, and next time we'll go and finish clearing all those up. Then we'll finally be ready to do the extra stories. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking me out. Enjoying the playthrough. Appreciate doing YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, be Victus. Bars and Numeris. Bye.